Sarah, the Illstrumentalist, where she makes soulful hip-hop instrumentals, chats with her amazing community and shares tips and tricks. So grab some popcorn and chill out with Sarah.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday the 13th. Shout outs to you for being here. I appreciate everyone being around the world, being here, because we got Virginia, we got Maryland, we got Dojo, of course, said we're on the third stone from the sun. Ghetto ass Earth. Yes, we're here. It's Friday. Welcome to Earth. I'm here to make Earth a little bit better by providing some music. That's my purpose. That's why I'm showing up. I appreciate you witnessing some history in the making. We got Charlotte, North Carolina in the house. We got another North Carolinian, Camp Lejeune. Where is that? Is that close to like Fayetteville? Like what? Because North Carolina's big. Is that like the west, the southwest, no, southeast part of North Carolina? Because Charlotte is like in the southwest, far away. It's in Jacksonville. Okay. Everyone that's in North Carolina, like anybody. Okay, this is my little warning. This has nothing to do with this stream. But because I'm a black woman in America, I want to say something. Especially people in North Carolina, especially black men in North Carolina, black people. Apparently I don't want to instigate, but there's something going on that's really bad. And I need y'all to do research, and I need y'all to be safe. Okay? Just look up, what's his name? Look it up. I'm gonna look it up by the end of the stream. Let me see. I think I pretty much. Okay. I'm gonna just write his name in the chat. If you live in North Carolina, if you're black, I need y'all to just do y'all research on this one. I can't talk about it. Henderson, North Carolina. They're not putting it in. Yep, exactly. You know exactly what Yep. I'm not gonna talk about the what happened because it's really bad. I'm from North Carolina, and if you're not from America, let me tell you what's going on. We have it's election season, which means it gets really scary out here in these streets, especially for people of diversity of any kind. And right now there's like a lot of stuff happening. I don't want to talk about the details, so this stream is about beat making. But for those that are in North Carolina, I want you to just to be aware. Just look it up. They're not putting it in the media, so just is it a sun downtown? That's why I like being, I'm going to say there's a reason why I love living in LA. I love the diversity. I love how people are a little bit more open. But that's LA, not all of California. So what I've learned from living out here. But even certain cities out here are considered sundown towns. And if you don't know what that is, please do your research. And I want to talk about it. Yeah, Charles, you're correct. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Just make sure you guys stay safe and do some research. And there's that's just all I want to say about that, because I know a lot of people from North Carolina watch, and a lot of men watch, a lot of black men watch me. And I want y'all to make sure y'all aware of what's going on. So, but yeah. Anyways, how are y'all doing? I hope y'all had a good week. This I'm like looking at every the news is crazy. Even yesterday, let me tell you, yesterday I woke up. Something told me just to stay in bed for just an extra few minutes. I laid my dog, because usually I don't sleep with my dog, but it was cute. It was cute. And then I had started to get ready for for my day. And as I'm on the toilet, the earthquake happened. I'm just like, nah, is there an earthquake while I'm on the toilet, man? I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is. My dog is like, and I'm just like, Lucy, you come over here. She's like, somebody's at the door, and I'm just like, nobody's at the door. But it was just like a quick 5-10 seconds of are you up? I'm like, oh man, yes, I'm up. And then apparently it happened like a couple more times, but I didn't feel it after that. So there's fires happening, really bad fires. There's like a sewage issue happening in like San Diego. There's like a landslide thing happening in like, was it Palo de Vertes, whatever they call it over there? So like their houses are like literally breaking down, and there's nothing they can do. And they've turned off the gas, the electricity, so, and they told people to leave. So people can't even sell their homes. There's people that were on the news, they're like, I just bought this house 2 months ago. And I'm like, you didn't know this was happening? Because I feel like I've been knowing that this has been happening over there for at least the last 2 or 3 years. So I don't know what's going on out here, but I'm good. So I'm doing good. But y'all stay safe. It's getting interesting. So yeah. Anyways, real quick today, I released some new music. I released 2 new songs. They're holiday songs. To get you ready for, the vibes of fall and winter. The 2 singles. Let's pull it up. First of all, I hope you guys got a chance to listen to Creative Flow, Guided Meditations and Affirmations. I hope if you did listen to it, I would love to know if that has helped you, because I listened to it myself. I'm like, oh, I'm tripping right now. I'm pull out meditate. You know what I'm saying? So what's my phone doing? Okay. But yeah, but that came out like 2 weeks ago, and then on yesterday I released these 2 singles. And if you're wondering like why is she releasing holiday music right now? Because I'm on Mariah Carey's tail. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, I did request for these songs to come out the day after Halloween. Yes, sir! And they're just like, no, September. I was just like, no, November 1st. Shout outs to Boy Blaze for giving me a donation, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Where are you from, Boy Blaze? I don't think I got that from you. Maybe I did, but put it back in the chat. But yeah, I dropped 2 new holiday singles, and the reason why is because with sync licensing, or having my music in a catalog, it helps people that create music or content for holiday stuff. Now they're making the content now, so essentially just helping the creators ahead of time. They can go into that holiday section. They can download the latest holiday music to put in their next content for the next quarter. So, and then additionally, Lucy, it's okay. I know. But yeah, one thing I would recommend if you're a music producer or artist, release a holiday song. And every year you'll be surprised. Why do you think Mariah Carey always at November 1st, she would like, it's time. That royalty check when it come in like 3 months later, you be like, oh yeah, Christmas music hit different. So yeah, so we have 2 new holiday songs. I'm gonna play them real quick. So if you're wondering why they're here now, September the 12th, yesterday, that's why. So let's hang out and listen, and then once I'm done listening, or we're just when we're this is live. When we are done listening to this, we're gonna make some beats. We're gonna make some beats. Shout outs to Ryan or Jan Hunter Jr. I always say his name wrong. I'm pretty sure either one is fine. But he came on to the to live last Friday. I hope you guys checked it out. If not, it is still on the live tab under my YouTube channel if you want to check out the interview. Very insightful. He's talked a lot about his mindset and what he does to get prepared in his day-to-day life as a content creator, music producer. Make sure you check it out. It's very vital. I've listened to it a lot myself, so. But yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna brace this time of the year, y'all.
Turn me up, yes.
Get your tea, get your coffee, get your whatever you need. Hey, hey, hey. of the dopest holiday songs you just heard. I'm not even playing. I want to shout out to my freaking A&R for giving me some great feedback. I just got a new A&R. She is pretty dope. First of all, if you guys watch or follow my Instagram or TikTok or whatever, my shorts, I recently posted something called was it like fixed mindset versus growth mindset, and she basically what A&Rs do, they listen to your music, and they give you feedback. And I've had different A&Rs, and my experiences have been completely different each time. And I appreciate her because she gives me constructive feedback, and she gives me positive feedback, and she also gives me constructive feedback, and it's also something that's doable. And it's like, hey, versus like something just that doesn't make any sense, or just kind of just accepting like, oh, this sounds good, and let's move forward. But she's actually like pushing me to make my music sound better. So like in the clip of the fixed mindset versus growth mindset, she basically that was a real life experience for me. So she told me my drums sound repetitive, and I'm just like, wait, what can I do to make my stuff better? So like I really like took a step back, and there's a lot of different ways, just listening to other people's music, just adding fills, whether it's fills of the drums or the bass or different instruments, or you know, sound effects, or just kind of just being a little bit more like just being more detailed in each part of the song. So like me listening back to it's just like, oh yeah, I remember she was just like, yeah, it can't be all the same. She didn't really say that, but she was just like, yeah, can we get some more of this, like fills or so. And then like even now, even my newer stuff, it's got different types of drums. Is I'm experimenting with the bongos and experimenting with different things to like incorporate to make it sound more dynamic. So shout outs to my A&R. And also shout outs to the Boy Blaze 2022. Appreciate you for the donations, or what's it called, a super chat. A super chat. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everyone listening to the latest songs. I know it's a little early. It's hot. It was basically, we're going through a heat wave in LA, so I know it's completely out of touch from even what I'm looking at right now. It's still pretty hot outside. So, but I appreciate y'all listening. So if y'all listen to any holiday music, make sure y'all check it out and add it to your library. If you make content, make sure you be, it's the first thing you use, baby. I'm there for you. So basically, I also recently updated Quantize.com. I just want you guys to check out. I've been working really hard on this. I'm still working on it, but basically, obviously we have sound packs. Got the master classes here, baby. We got the creative flow. We got a bundle of the SP and the machine. So if you want to get both, the complete guide to machine, the complete guide to SP404, the MK2, got the creative flow ebook. I got some of my albums. I'm gonna be adding some more digital albums if you want to download and support straight from the store. We got merch, we got hats, we got hoodies, bags. Somebody was rocking the tote bag, which is so dope to see in this element at the vinyl store. Let's see, he actually got this one. Is called the Sound Creator. It's got the donut with the sprinkles in the vinyl. Just sample it. Make sure you guys check it out. And I do also have some 1-to-1s left open. So if you're looking for a mentor, head to Quantize.com. Let's make some beats. I like your channel a lot. I like your video about your music life of becoming a beat producer and your struggles. Yes. I don't be struggling. It's life. I think, well, struggles. I've experienced struggles before, but I'm not struggling anymore. There we go. But, we go through things, experiences that are necessary for growth. So, and that's going to continue as it's the day that I continue to, as long as I keep living. Let me close this window 1 second. Okay, let's get into some beat making here. Let's see what we have here. I found a sample here. Let's chop it up. Thing not working anymore. Inconsistent. Okay, let's see. Is this working? Is this working? This one's working. Thank you, Angry Chains 12. Hope you're not too angry. I need this keyboard to work. I try my best. I really do. I really try to. This keyboard that I have looks great. Looks great, but boy, is it inconsistent. And I'm talking about this Control S88. I'm gonna really have to do a real honest review on it. I'm just like, you know what? There we go. Because now it seems to work like better than it was before. Cause let me tell you my experience. I'm gonna be very honest. This is the Native Instruments Control, the new one that came out like last year. When I first got it, it looks amazing and it's ideally great, but they didn't have the firmware up to date. But now they updated it, which is great. So it works now like 92% of the time, which is great. But it's still like 8%. Like I gotta turn it on, turn it off type thing. You don't want to do that. So we still got some improvement. There we go. Let me just get into this. No, you're not. Let me hit save. Ain't got time for that Friday the 13th. Alright. Alright, let's see. to my drums here. Let's find some drums. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll find out. So let's see. Where am I at? Something like that, you know? Something like that. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, you know? Something like. First of all, thank you so much. Y'all gotta get some better names. I'm gonna tell y'all straight. I can at least pronounce Boy Blaze 2002. You know what I'm saying? Is it Yorv or is it URV? URV. Thank you. I appreciate you. Can't wait to get Serato stems as you should. You should definitely get. That's like number one. That's like the number one plugin. I gotta make like a plugin list. That's the number one plugin. Like that's nothing. Like that's the only that's. They got Logic Pro on the iPad, right? And I'm like, this is cool, but can we pull up Serato's sample on there? I hit them up and they're just like, man, I've been asking them to make it. I'm just like, well, y'all got to get on it because y'all the first app that I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had asked me if I'm using an MPC or a machine. Everyone always asks me this question, machine or MPC. So let me explain this. So my journey real quick. Let me explain real quick. My journey with machine, it is basically because it's an affordable price point. For those that are looking to get into beat making production, that is a great way to start. Okay. The issue is they haven't updated their software in a long time. And I mean like 5 years, long time. Like, so when I went to school last year for music production, they taught me Ableton. So here we are. I took the skills of everything I knew. Now I'm in Ableton, so that's my DAW now. As far as beat making, it just depends on how I feel. Like right now, I just want to use Ableton, So I have my instruments. That's what I want. That's what I want to use. I want to just add layers and, but I have my MPC hooked up so I can chop it up like with MIDI. Sometimes I forget I have that too. Like, hold on, let me set it up. Hold on. I got options, but I prefer the MPC because the MPC pads are dope. Like you see this. Hold on 1 second. You see this? Look at that. So I have a template. Hold on, let's see if it'll work. I'm using MPC with Ableton. Now, we are gonna hope that for some reason they're gonna surprise us with a machine, whatever. It better have battery powered. It better be light. Better have VSTs. No, anyways. I'm sure they're working on it. It just takes time, y'all. It takes time. Greatness takes time. Or they just need money. Or it takes money. Greatness takes time and money sometimes. So, update your laptop. Yeah, of course. A laptop's first thing. Oh yeah, update the laptop. Yes. Your laptop should definitely, oh yeah. If you're a music producer, never, ever, ever get a MacBook Air. Everybody be buying that stuff. They have to end up buying another computer at some point because they end up realizing like, oh my God, I thought I got the program on there and it opens, but I can't do much on it. Yeah, why you got that little, just trying to save, like max it out. With Mac computers, you got to max it out. You got to get custom configured stuff. Don't just go in the store, be getting let me ask them what I should get. You can, but go online and like you can choose like how much storage and how much memory and all that stuff. So if you do get a computer, make sure you invest in a really good one, so you don't need to buy another one every now and then. So what I've learned, you need to relax. You need to calm down. You need to settle, Hunter. You was in my cable. Come over here. Okay. Anyways, we were just trying to make a beat. Okay. Let me get y'all to say hey to her. Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh. This is Lucy. Don, appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you. Ableton still mad confused. Listen, I feel you on that. It's coming. I'm coming with the course. It's coming. It's gonna come it's gonna come next year though, but it's gonna come. Just I gotta do the MPC first. I gotta get the MPC out the way. Maybe I can get it out the way soon. I don't know, but it's like they have why they gotta have updates? Why they gotta come out with something new? Anyways, what's up, Darrell Williams? What do you consider a good computer? What should we look for? So, good question. We'll take a quick break. I love that. That's a good question. So what I have, listen, I want to share a little insights. I don't know if y'all know this about me. I used to be a computer technician for Apple. I used to be a genius. When you go to the Apple store and you're just like, my computer. I'd be that person that'd be like, there, come here. Come tell me about it. And then, I butter you up and then I'd be like, it's going to cost you $1,000. But hey, I'm a nice person. But no, really, but the reason why I'm saying this is because personally for a computer, I like Macs. I used to be a PC person growing up because I had no choice. I would see the Macs on yonder in the distance. Then the Apple store came, and then we would go in the store, right? we go in the Apple store, we would crank that Soldier Boy in front of the camera because it was the coolest thing. But you know, eventually, you know, when you can afford one, it's life changing. I remember getting my first MacBook Pro. Here, I'm ready for my Apple commercial. I got my first MacBook Pro in 2010. My whole family helped me get it. Changed my life because you can make videos. That's when I started making content. I was making content. I was making photos. I was making music. Because it's got GarageBand. It's got iMovie. It's got the Photos app. Real cool stuff you can do already with it. It already comes with it. But of course, the cool thing about Apple, if you get Logic, it's only $200, and you can get it bundled with Final Cut Pro. I think there's a student discount, so you can literally just go on a website and just choose it. But the cool thing about Logic is that it's unlimited updates. Like, so if they come out with an update, you don't have to pay for it. And then, like, the other thing about what I would suggest as far as the computer, if you do get a MacBook Pro today, if today's you're getting a new computer, make sure it's an M1 or M2 or M3 MacBook Pro. There's a difference between an Intel processor and then there's a M2, M1, get the M's. They're gonna be way better for Ableton. Like when I had my other computer, even though it was like a fairly new computer, the processor was old and I didn't get the newer version. And I learned the hard way by needing to just buy a new computer. I sold it. So make sure if you get a MacBook Pro, don't get a MacBook Air, get a MacBook Pro, get a M1, M2, or M3, or 4. Well, I don't know where they're at right now. They keep coming out with stuff. I don't know. But make sure that you get at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. I think I have maybe 30. Let's see what I have. What's my system preferences right now? I have 32 gigs of RAM or memory. Memory is basically what your computer is currently doing. So this is not storage. Storage is separate. Storage is what lives on your computer. The storage that I have currently on this computer is a terabyte, which is a 1,000 gigabytes. I try not to use it, even though it looks like I am using it. So what I actually do, I purchase a solid state drive, an external solid state drive from Samsung, and I have Velcroed it onto the back of my computer. And that Samsung SSD, the solid state drive, is 2 terabytes of storage. So that's where I store all my sounds. I try to store my projects there. But that's not my backup. I have another external hard drive that backs up my computer, and then I have a cloud backup that backs up my computer called Backblaze. So that's my spiel on computers. You're welcome. It is a tax write-off. Absolutely. Remember that. Don't y'all waste y'all time. If you're making some money if someone's asking you, hey, I need this beat, go ahead and spend that money. You're gonna make it. I would rather spend the money than give it to Uncle Sam. But we still have to pay our taxes, y'all. So make sure you save up your money for taxes. But it's cool when you could when your business is like technically like your hobby or what you love to do, because you can buy cool things for your business. This is for my business. Okay. Let's see what y'all saying. also she requested like a neo soul album. I was just like, girl, we'll see. I don't know. Things just happen, and here we are. This sounds like a neo soul vibe, right? I'm cool with that. What I wanted to do here, duplicate it. Are they vacuuming? Are y'all vacuuming? Y'all always want to vacuum when I live stream. That's okay. Where is it at? Why are you? Gotta manually do it. Not fun. Exactly. Okay. Sarah, how do you stay motivated to create what you do? See if this works. Trying to get Ableton to work 1 second. There we go. How do I stay motivated? I think it's more about being inspired than being motivated. I feel like I've learned the difference between the two. Motivation, I feel like, comes from a negative place sometimes. And I used to be very motivated in the sense of what I mean is like if like I didn't have like the best upbringing in certain senses, and I don't want to go into details, but if sometimes that'll motivate you, and that has motivated me, like in that, and then but you'll get at a point where you're just like, okay, well, I accept that because that actually helped me get to where I'm at, and then you're just like, how long am I going to be upset about what happened a long time ago? You've accepted it. When you're in acceptance, you're just like, you know, am I going to still dwell on that, or how is it more about being inspired? Being inspired is not coming from a negative place. It's coming from a positive place. So I'm more inspired than motivated, and I'm inspired by myself. So I love that recently I've been making a lot of cool different projects, like the Sambafy thing with the samba based music. Right now this month there's gonna be an Afro-Fi EP that drops, which is really cool. It's like a different, like chill vibe, like a real chill Afrobeat vibe. And then even like this, like just like I said, like someone will, like my A&R, she's like, you should probably do this, and I'm just like, I don't know how this is gonna happen, but then it'll happen, which is so dope. And I just love how things just happen without me, like with least effort. So I just wake up and I'm just myself, and I get to get paid to be myself. And like I used to work at the mall, like, and that's I'm just like, I'm good. Like that's super inspiring. So I inspire myself, and I just have so many things to do, and like a good thing. Like I have so many songs to write. I have so many projects I want to do. Like there's and then like I love living life now, so I have a lot of things to look forward to. So, but yeah, you said caffeine, alcohol, and weed. uh, Maybe not the first two. I can't have either with the first two at all. Actually, I get really sick. So, but I be looking at people like, man, must be nice to be able to just drink and just be fine. Cause I can't. I can't even drink matcha tea and I be messed up. Like, what did I eat yesterday? So he said if you can, you. Someone had asked me about mastering. I think, do I master? Let me read. What do I use to master? Um, so I've created my own master chain. It consists of the SSL and compression, the SSL. It's got the Pro Q, the EQ from Fat Filter. It's got a limiter, of course, from is it from Fat Filter? I think so. And then there's like a clipper, it's called standard clipper. So I've basically mastered my master chain, so I've saved it. So when I do go into doing mastering, I'll pull it out and I'll just adjust it based on the project. As far as just beats. So, haven't really done too much of vocals yet, but when I get more into that, that's my flow right now. So definitely make my own stuff. Before, it's nothing wrong with using like God Particle or like Ozone. Definitely really good. Totally fine. Totally fine. So, but because I went to the school, they did teach us mixing, and then they taught us mastering, which was really dope because I was able to master my own. I mastered my own music, and I also was able to master my own vinyl. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna dive into it, baby. We're gonna die, and then it worked, and I was like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna keep pushing to get better at that. So, but yeah, let's see what I can do with this. Baby, what are you doing? Go back over here. What are you doing, Button? Hey, Button, what are you doing? Where are you at? Okay, back over here. Let's see. Let's see, what are you barking at? You be sleeping, but girl, calm down. I got a potty. Why is this keyword not work? Give a live review on this device. like there's a reason why I don't make videos on things, on certain things. Saving you guys. I shouldn't make a video on that device. Like, I don't know if I got nothing nice to say about it. It'll be working. There we go. And now stop. It stopped. See? There we go. And then now it's working. And then it stopped. I'm not making this shit up. These work fine. I hit save. I don't have time for Ableton. Talking about. I want to shut off. I want to shut off. Let's see what we got. Just gonna just jam around. Loki wanna go back here. Let me check out this time signature. Somewhere in there, right? Come on, Schmableton. What's going on? So, so Darrell Williams, shout outs to you. Really quickly to help you with the arrangement, I would consider listening to, or basically taking hit songs and recreating them. Literally, when you're actively listening to music, ask yourself, what are you listening to? Like, is this the intro? How long's the intro? Cause I literally be listening. I be listening. I be like, bitch. I be listening to like. I be listening to like the same Michael Jackson song over and over. I be like, reverse. Did you hear that shit? Hold on. The bass was doing this, and then they was doing this, but then the the pre-chorus happens before in the verse before the pre-chorus come. It starts on the 3 and the 4, and then it comes into the pre-chorus. But I be listening. You gotta be like, okay, literally analyze hit songs, because that's how you're gonna be able to make your own song. So for an example, some songs do sound start differently. So just know what works, like what has been working for you, like what's your favorite song. So some songs start off with the chorus. Like sometimes that's what I do. I'll start songs with, it'll just start with, everything just needs a melody. Like a melody is not lyrics. Melody is like the main part. Like for an example, you got to find the main part of the beat. This is the main part that's going to come back. It's going to loop back. And it's also something people can remember. All right. So sometimes I'll start off with the main part of the song with the drums, with no intro. It's just straight up beat. But that's, or you can start off with the intro with no, and it leads up to the melody. So literally listen to music, it can be an intro, it can have what you call a verse, and then a pre-chorus, and then a chorus, which is the main, like the phrase that pays. And then you have, it could be a pre-verse or just another verse too, but it's got to sound different, but it's be similar. And then you got pre-chorus again, and then the chorus, the second chorus, and then you got the bridge. and then you come back to the chorus again, but it's like a more energetic chorus. So listen to the music, and then when you're making music, check this out. My template already has intro, verse 1, pre-chorus, chorus, verse 2, bridge or breakdown, chorus 3 or outro, and then the end. Literally already before I even make the song. So if you don't have your template already ready for you, that's going to help you with the arrangement. So I would suggest whatever DAW you use, just on your arranger view, create little, what here on Ableton is called locator. So you can create it, little flag, and then you can name it. So this is like the intro section. So, and then as far as mastering is not hard, y'all. Mastering is just getting your music to be loud enough for either streaming or for a CD or for vinyl. Literally, there's not much to it. You EQ the whole. It's basically you're taking all of you're taking the stereo version, which is just the mix. Y'all shouldn't be mastering and mixing at the same time, okay? Don't put nothing on the master track, on the master track. You can bust things when you mix, but when you export your stereo, you just load it up on a separate program like this. You're gonna EQ the whole track. You're gonna listen. You're just gonna listen. You're gonna take out the highs and the low. We don't need that 20,000 hertz or whatever. Okay. And then you listen for other things that don't sound good altogether because you're collectively just mixing essentially just the whole track, which it should sound good enough because you already mixed it. And then you add a compressor. That's just allowing all the dynamics in to just be one level. Y'all know how to compress. That's easy, right? Y'all know how to EQ and compress, right? Simple. Boom. They got something called a standard clipper. That's our version of FL Studios and why everyone likes FL Studios. The reason why FL Studios is dope because they have a clipper on their master chain. It makes everything sound louder, make it boomier. But there's an app or VST called Standard Clip. Basically, you just literally turn it. You want to add a little clip, but you don't want to distort it. But it gives it that extra boom. You know what I'm saying? And then the limiter, basically, all you need to know is that Spotify is going to lower your the volume of your song anyways, right? So what you have to do is kind of abide by their standards. Usually it's negative 14 LUFs, LUFs, right? So you put the limiter on there and you literally put the limiter up until it tells you how much the LUFs are. That if you're in that area, you're good. It makes that's it. Of course, I think, there's other things you can do as far as just, but that's how you master a track. An EQ, a compressor. Of course you can add a tape machine, add a little, play around with the settings. But you don't do too much. It's subtle stuff. The master is y'all got to get over listen, I'm a woman. If I can do it, 'cause everybody be like, women can't. Listen, if I'm doing it, y'all got to pull, I'm looking at y'all like, this is not a car. This is a software. Press the buttons. and you know what I'm saying? So, but you can obviously just put, I be comparing it to to God Particle too. I'll put God Particle. But mine sound a little cleaner too, so I would use the SSL bus compressor. It's like $300, so I think it's worth it because it really emulates the warmth of the real SSL um that people have in the studio. So yeah, that's it. So yeah. What's up, Aaron? Is it Oron? I appreciate you. It's the compressor that creates the depth. The compressor basically takes the lowest um volume, but the lowest and highest of the track and evens it out. So everything is heard evenly. So you basically, like, let's say if you have a shaker in there that's barely heard, if you put a compressor on there, it hopefully allows you to hear a little bit, uh, but but on the actual master track, it's subtle. It's very subtle because you should have been already mixing. Like, for an example, when you mix, you're just taking each track. You're asking yourself, is something too loud? Is something too is something not too loud? You should really be discovering that in each individual track. So if the shakers are too low, you should already be figuring it out before you get to the master stage. You should be putting a compressor on the individual track before you try to fix it in mastering, because it's not going to work. It's going to sound crazy. But you could, that's what the EQ's for. You can go to the EQ if you're like, hey, I need the highest of sound. I need it to, be a little bit brighter so I can boost up a certain frequency on the whole track. So that's what the whole mastering part is. You're basically just mixing the one whole track. And you don't want to do too much, right? So everything should be really sounding really good during the mixing process. The mastering is really just getting it to sound even and loud enough for streaming services. Like, mastering for vinyl is way different, actually. So it just depends on, like, the format of where the music's gonna be. So, but yeah, I'm gonna talk about that later too. Gonna have a whole mixing class. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm ready to talk about mixing. Look at me. Good afternoon, fellow producers and producers to be. Woo woo. Yeah. I'm gonna take a little break. I'll be right back in 2 seconds, y'all. I'm gonna finish this beat, let it run. Just say some nice things to each other in the chat. All right. I was sitting down on the toilet like, yo, that shit sounds so weird. What's wrong with this? There's still some things I need to figure out with Ableton. Like, how to get the perfect loop. When cause sometimes it'll catch it off. Freeze and flatten that joint. Let me do that. redo it. I need to hit up Jamie. Jamie, how do I loop things? You hit this button. I'm like, ah. Is it that easy? Can you master in Logic Pro? Yes, you can. Absolutely. You can do amazing things on Logic Pro. Shout out to the Logic Pro people, the Logic heads. Peace, y'all. Did I miss how to mix in 808? If you guys can really learn the master the EQ and compressor, you'll be fine. Of course, there's other things you can add to it. Now, I need to make sure that this is actually 4 bars. That's probably what's messing me up. Let me solo this. Come on, Ableton. You can do it. There we go. There we go. That's why. It's I'm going to. I'm about to redo everything real quick. That's what I want to do. So just get me started. Let's brought up. Appreciate you, Charlie. Charlie too, nice. Don't send your link because I think there's a bot that may not like that. I'm not sure what I have set up right now, but I don't do song reviews here. But if you are a member of the Discord, which I'm really bad at checking, I'm so sorry. I really need to get back on that. Thanks for reminding me, Charlie. You're a good person. You're reminding me and you're helping me with the chat. Thank you. Because I will get back on it. I'm definitely updating the site and I'm revamping everything. So once that's up to date, I'll probably make the Discord public. But if you're already a member, if you've purchased Dusty Drums Volume 1, there's a Discord link so you can there's a section to drop your music off. But right now, I'm a little overwhelmed, so it's coming. It's coming. So I do have 1-to-1, so if you want me to review your music, personally and give you feedback about stuff to actually help you in the moment, that's definitely an option. It's at no Quantize. So, but I appreciate you for asking, and asking the chat. I appreciate it. I'm gonna start cooking up. All right. Let's see. what, Ableton? Yeah, I have a Discord. Charlie Too Nice. Like I stated before, if you go to No Quantize, I have a sound pack here called Dusty Drums Volume 1. It does come with a Discord link as a private link, so it's limited right now, but there is it's a group of people there. And there's a tab. Let's see. We got Stevie Wonder making beats in space. There's a tab called Vibe Check. Literally, simply just for people to check out your, just to first make sure, if you want to get people to just make sure you want to get some feedback before you release it. There's a section you just want to promote your stuff. So the homies are dropping their music. Continue to drop your stuff. You can drop playlists. You can drop questions. When I have beat contests, which I've had before, the community comes in here. They drop their beats in here, and they'll be able to listen. It's pretty dope because when we had the beat competition last year, a lot of people heard the beats before I listened to it, and definitely had some laughs. So, and it has some cool prizes during that time. So, yeah, check it out if you want to drop your music in there, and I'll be able to listen to it as well. But this will be open at some point to the public, but I think it'll be probably still under I think I'll still have it under the sound packs. I don't want to get it too crowded right now because Kenny B's got like 20,000 million people in his Discord, and it's just I'm still overwhelmed. Someone's like, you should start. I was like, all right, and I started, and I'm just like, wait, I gotta check this another thing to check, so I have to just mentally be prepared for this. But it's set up right now. It's pretty dope. I got different sections for different people, different things. Like you got the machine heads, the SP404 heads, the MPC heads, Ableton Logic. So you can chat about those things. I got resources like sampling, all about the drums, the bass theory, mixing and mastering gear and plugins. So I tend to try to drop some videos on certain things in here. So it's still a work in progress, but that's the vision for, just like how we're talking about mixing. If there's things that you guys want to share, this would be the best place for not just for me to see it, but for other people that are interested to seeing it. So, but yeah. And yeah, we also have the Mid-Journey tool, but I let go of that temporarily because no one's really using it, and I'm not using it right now. So, but it's cool. It's like a $10 a month fee. It's not too bad. So, but it's pretty cool. Definitely useful when it's time to use. I've been using recently. I've just been using real stuff. I've been using real stuff, honestly. But I've been, you know, have had artists use AI for videos, which has been really cool. So I know people be getting mad. They be like, "Oh my god, you guys are this AI made this video," but I'm just like, well, I hired an artist to use AI to create this because we can't make this on our own. AI does it. It does a great job. So, but yeah, it's cool to use to use both. So, but anyways, wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
We have a super chat from Tyrone. Is it Sellers? You just got another subscriber. I'll definitely try to get one of your kits next week. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Tyrone. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Appreciate you coming through. I finally got this beat to loop perfectly. Let me work on it. Don't know why my socks off. Anyways, I like that your Ableton is purple. Mine's is kind of sky blue. That's dope. I love that we can customize it now. It's dope. The thing is, Charlie, I'm making beats, so you can talk all you want. That's fine. I'm not gonna get every message, so I can't even stress myself out about that. That's the one thing about being live. It is like a bit of a distraction for me because I want to just make a beat, right? But I want to talk to y'all. So, but I want y'all to talk to each other as well. So, if I miss something, I'm sorry. But this is about me making beats. If you want me to listen to your music, like I stated before, I have coaching of one-to-ones. If you want the community to listen to your music, what I would suggest is creating your own YouTube channel and doing the same thing. Create a channel, make some posts, make some videos, show how you made your music. I wouldn't like spam your music to people in the community. I wouldn't go on Instagram because people were like, "Let me send you my stuff." I'm like, I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask, so it's just like I don't do that to anybody. I don't. So like, if you're checking out my stuff, it's because you came to see me, so, and you want people to come see you. You want people to discover. You want people to be like, I found you when I remember you were doing this. You were, oh my gosh. I remember. I'd be like, you right. You right. That's like the biggest thing. They feel like people really be like, like people just on this chat, they be like, I remember when you was living with your mama. I've been there since day one. You want people to discover you. You do not want to be that guy outside with the CD. Listen to my music. Like, nah, let me come to you. Like, be the person that's playing the music outside, and then people be like, oh, wait, I don't think anyone heard this little Michael Jackson over here. No one discovered this person before. I'm about to discover him right now. Be discoverable. Use social media. It's free right now. I promise you, 10 years from now, quote me, they're going to start charging people to view social media and to upload to social media. Just imagine you had to pay $20 a month to use Instagram. Use it today. I promise you. People will follow you. There's a lot of dope producers out there. Y'all make a lot of dope music. Y'all got to work on y'all marketing. Y'all got to work on being, and etiquette is important. Make sure that you don't spam people, and you're also building relationships with people. Because I remember people that's here in this chat. If you're being nice and you're considerate, I remember you. If you're being a little weird, I will remember you. Like, I'm a human being. So be very considerate. If you're looking to collaborate with people, don't just off the bat meet someone like, hey, I want to collaborate. That's a huge turn off. Just build a relationship. Hey, how you doing? How's your day? What's new? Loved your new project just came out. You know? So just be considerate, be mindful, be demure, all that stuff. So, but anyways, I appreciate Tyrone. I got Charlie Too Nice with the super chat. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate y'all. I really do. So let's get to the beach real quick because I wanna, you know. Because it is movie nights. You know? Get to the movies, you know? I was gonna see Beetlejuice, but then I found out Tim Burton is racist or something. I don't know. I can't give my money to no open racist person. I can't do it. Can't do it. I was gonna see. I was gonna pull up to the 4D too. I was gonna, I don't know what they doing at the 4D. What injury you got, Darrell? What happened? What's going on? I hope you're doing okay. And no worries. I think it's important to take care of yourself, you know, so you can make music, you know. We're humans and we're aging, you know. But take care of yourself. I can get this one over. Name my technical. I'm not sure if you saw my previous message, so I just want to thank you for your tips on recording your own sounds and instruments and making your own beats that aren't super aligned. Yes, exactly on the grid. You're welcome. Been finally making beats I really enjoy rather than ones that sound boring as hell. That's great. I love that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know what quantization was for a long time. Like I was just making beats first in was it GarageBand and Logic and had no idea that didn't even know that was a thing. I was just making beats. And then one time, shout outs to my manager Brian. He was like, "Yeah, there's a thing where you can just snap your notes to the grid." Like, what? I've been making beats this whole time without. He's like, "It's called quantization." I was just like, "Wait, I've been making beats with no quantize this whole time." And then when I put it on, I was like, "This is like bumpers on a bowling alley lane." So it's great for beginners or for people that make music that's more on grid, but we're humans. We're not perfect. Neither is our music. We can hear it when it's too perfect. It doesn't sound great, and I think that's why I don't vibe with some certain hip hop music because it's just too much on the grid. It's like y'all have to play like some people that be on the computer, like they're literally putting their notes on the grid. And I'm just like, some of these things are not even on the grid. Like it's like it's like a pixel. It's like a picture. It's like a millisecond. But the thing is nothing wrong with using quantization. The cool thing about Ableton, they have a percentage. If you want to quantize it 10%, just a little bit, or if you want to do it at 90%, or like, I think people have a misconception with Dilla that he didn't use quantization. He did use quantization. He used both off the grid, and he used everything. So I think it's important to just use your DAW for what it offers. And I think that if he was alive today, he would be using all the new stuff exactly the way that's intended and not just be limited to like old stuff. So yeah. But yeah, you don't need I don't think you need a LLC to have a YouTube channel. You can do a DBA. Doing business as. Which is, I would just personally, there's this website called I think it's called myllc.com. I have to like look it up, but if you just Google it, it's like a website that you'll choose your state and it'll tell you exactly the steps you need to do to get an LLC. Eventually, if you're committing to being a producer or content creator, you might as well do exactly what you need to do. Commit fully to it. But you don't need an LLC to start a YouTube channel. But I don't know because I didn't half-ass it. I'm like, I'm gonna get an LLC. I'm like, because I'm making this money, I gotta make sure I protect it. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, continue. So we got this one. Over here we got. Continue over here. Forgot I was on TikTok. someone said, someone said, "How do you get this quality video? Looks great." Magic, and then someone says, "New camera, looking good, looking sharp." What about the push 3? The push 3 is right here in front of me. It's just don't know why it's here. It's like that friend. It's like, I don't know why he's here, but I like him. He looks cool. Like, it's like, he does automation very well, but I have a course on it, like a video course from Jamie. Jamie's like the goat he's like the push goat. You guys look up Jamie Blake on YouTube. He has the most amazing courses on the push. He just came out with the new one. We're doing like chord progressions and like shapes and stuff. So yeah, he makes it very worth trying. So but that's why I haven't gotten rid of it. I want to wrap my head around it, because I feel like the push is separate from live. Like Ableton Live is different from the push. It's just it obviously it kind of does the same thing, but it just has its own brain and its own limitations and stuff. So yeah. But anyways, I got my buddy KO. She came through. Teach me this setup. I'm gonna be doing a video about my live stream setup at some point. Let me think about it. Let me really think about it. Hold on. Because this is the thing. It's just me. I got music to make, and then when I have things that come out, I make promotions for them. So it takes a minute. It takes longer in my head. I'm like, oh, that'll take 1 hour in one day. It takes like 3 days. Like, oh my gosh, this one video took me for an hour. But I love doing it. Absolutely love doing it. So me and KO, speaking of KO, she came through my house and helped me film a video for my live stream setup. So the video is mainly filmed. There's some other things I want to film, like the actual under the desk stuff, because it's a real set. It's crazy. Like, this is a broadcasting situation. Like, I got 2 computers doing all this. Like, I got my production, like music production computer. I got my live stream production. And then I have different camera angles. I got music. Hold on. I got music. Got sound effects. That's loud. So yeah. They're probably gone, but I had to explain that. But yeah. I'm going to make a video. It's going to be up at some point. So make sure you subscribe to youtube.com/Sarah2ill. If you guys search Eldre, he has a really good video on his setup, on his dual Mac setup that has helped me. It's not the same setup, so I'll share my setup so it can help someone else along the way. What's up, foolish coyote? So I'm missing people's messages. Y'all writing long messages. Hold on. Okay, I see y'all talking to each other. I see. Okay. Damn, I really want some popcorn. Am I addicted to? I must be addicted to popcorn, because I can eat that every night. That's what she said. Anyways, don't want to get too inappropriate. I'm gonna make some homemade popcorn tonight. Yeah. Welcome to my world. All I can think of is Shannon Sharp. He's I don't know what happened, man. Everybody trying to figure out who Michelle is. I'm like, who the fuck is Michelle? See that here? Those were my intentions. Did that record? Oh, Ableton. The NPC stems is dope. People be hating on it, but I be like, I'm just excited that technology is moving in the direction of dopeness. Like, because when you think you're just fine, like, yeah, I'm good. I got this beat machine. I'm chopping it up. I'm making dope beats. Life's great. You could separate things, and you could take Michael Jackson and take and then do what Just Blaze did when he got the stems from the master. You don't have to be Just Blaze. You can be Joey from down the street. You can be Joey from down the street. Get the song from iTunes, and you can stem Michael Jackson out. Yes. Thank you. I'm not playing. There's a song by Just Blaze. He did like a song on SoundCloud where he took like the stems of Michael Jackson and made like a remix of I don't know, but it was dope. And I'm just like, how the hell did he make this song? It's not, because I don't hear the vocals and I'm not hearing the drums. He put his own thing to it, but I could tell maybe it's a cover, but I don't know. But you know, people be like, yeah, I got the stems from Jackson 5, man. I got it I got it from the label. And like, I don't know how I'm gonna get access to the masters. Now you do with stem separation. beats. People be hating on it. I don't like it. Do you not know that they getting better at it? Just download it and shut up. And just don't put the whole song in there. Put 4 bars. Greedy. What's up, Tyra White? What's up? How you doing? I need to know what's going on. I need to know what's going on in New Orleans from a direct resource, because you're in New Orleans, right? We need to know what's going on with the Lil Wayne Kendrick Lamar situation. I need to know what your thoughts are before I say what I need to say. I need to know what's going on. I don't know if you have anything to say, but I just would like to hear, you know? You know what I'm saying? Now, so yeah, back in the day, you had to hope the stem that you wanted was center, left, or right pan, so you didn't have to filter too much garbage out. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people used to have to take samples and pan it to the left to get the bass or whatever, depending on how they mix the song. So now you have technology where you can just take the bass out and add your own. And I just find so much joy in that. So I really can't hate on any new technology, even if people say that, oh, I could still hear my drums in the background. Like, well, they took most of it out. So now, with your knowledge of years of making beats, put an EQ on it, take it out. Okay? Don't be complaining about it's not perfect. Of course it's not perfect. It's just a tool. It's a resource. So, but yeah, so well, I understand the decision from a business point of view. Absolutely. I think that Lil Wayne, I think they really, I don't know what the situation is as far as like how they pick Super Bowls and locations, but I do wish that they could have gotten maybe the younger version of Lil Wayne to perform. You know what I'm saying? But he hasn't been from my point of view, hasn't really been the most healthiest looking person, or he hasn't took the Snoop Dogg road. You know what I'm saying? You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, Snoop Dogg used to be very gangster and very, street. But now he's in the Skechers store. He's at the Olympics. He's at the Super Bowl. But he's grown. But he's more palatable, and he can tell that he takes good care of himself. Whereas Lil Wayne, I don't know if he's capable of doing a show like that. And I think that's why he wasn't chosen. So, I hope that he's capable of moving forward with doing better with himself, because we do want to see him perform. I would love to see him perform at the Super Bowl. But I've even heard from other people inside the industry that he doesn't have a good reputation as far as just showing up for his job or doing well at what he does. He's a great rapper, one of the best in our generation. But yeah, I think Kendrick Lamar is he's gonna be able to show up for performance, let alone it being relevant. So someone said J. Cole did the right thing. He sure did. J. Cole was a prophet. He said he did the right. That's so Raven thing. He said, you know what? I don't need to prove anybody that I'm great. I'm gonna sit back in North Carolina and I'm gonna get some Bojangles and I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna sit here and eat some popcorn and watch Drake get get what he's supposed to get. So, but yeah. I think it's and I also think that Kendrick Lamar is the only person right now that's truly holding hip hop up the way that it needs to be held up. He's just like, I got you, cause I thought for a minute it was. I'm feeling like I'm hoping it's not real, but I feel like hip hop is like jazz, like how jazz was such a huge thing and it was like a black thing and it was very frowned upon, but then it became mainstream and then it kind of just no one really likes jazz anymore. But it's appreciated by those that appreciate it, you know, because it's really good music. So I hope that hip hop does continue to be strong and continue to grow. So that's why we gotta take care of ourselves. So we have to have good reputations and like it was to watch Wayne growing up sip lean and then he, you know, as he's older, he doesn't look that good in some of his interviews. You're just like, wait, what's going on? No one saying anything? Like, I don't know. Like, are you okay? Like, are you good? And I don't think he's ever addressed it. So I think it's important for us to be real. So yeah. Anyways, shout outs to you being in the city of the next Super Bowl. Your city's gonna get a nice upgrade. If you haven't seen it already. Same for LA with the Olympics. It's like, okay. Looks a little cleaner. Interesting. He said there's so many parallels between jazz and hip hop. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I was thinking myself, like, yo, people used to hate jazz. It used to be, oh, they're smoking reefer. They're out there smoking reefer. And then now, like, even when I look through the catalog on Epidemic, because I sample a lot of artists, it's nothing but white people, like, that's playing jazz music. So I'm just like, why do I need, you know, what's going on? Because which is fine. The music's great, but it's just like, wow, like, it used to be more of a black genre. And now it's more white. Like, as far as, like, today, people that are producing new jazz music. Of course, we have Layla Hathaway, because she's amazing. She's, like, a modern-day jazz artist. But it's not modern, like, it's not mainstream like it used to be. Like, hip-hop, I think hip-hop when it hits the 50th year, it was like, well, we're gonna go downward now. Like, we made it this far. I'm tired. And the music hasn't really been as good as, like, and the industry's not working the way that it's supposed, like, how it used to be. So Kendrick Lamar has done a great job at igniting this industry and making it exciting. So shout outs to him for getting the opportunity to headline the Super Bowl halftime show. So shout outs to hip hop. You know? So even the same West Coast, East Coast division along similar. Did they have beef with jazz music? With East Coast, West Coast jazz? I gotta look into that. Oh yeah, hip hop ain't going nowhere for the heads. Never. They keep coming out with new stuff. Just like, oh my god. You get to really, like, relook at your vinyl differently. Just imagine, like, now, because sometimes I'll go through my vinyl, I'm like, wait, I've already sampled this, so I'm not going to do it again. But now with stems, it's like, wait, let me listen to these drums. Let me listen to the pattern or something, or, you know, the bass is crazy, or I just want the flute. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be making beats forever. have a ball during the Super Bowl. Hey, turn up. You're gonna have a good time. I feel like I need to take a visit to New Orleans myself. The NFL did send me to the to Las Vegas this year, but it wasn't for the Super Bowl. It's like for a few days before the Super Bowl, which is enough for me. I'd rather do that. I'd rather be in the city before the game to catch the excitement, you know, go to a restaurant, then leave. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, it's getting a little crowded, gotta go. I'm getting into all the genres except country, but there are still some good country songs. I feel like every song's a country song, you know. Oh, if it's a good song, it can be any type of song. It can be a pop song, you know, country song. You just add a little extra ER on it, and it's a country song. I take any T-Pain song and can turn it to a country song. You know, you know. Baby girl, what's your name? You don't like that? Oh my gosh. You don't want me to buy you a drink? Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Can I buy you a drink? Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Can I buy you a drink? Hey, it's Hunter Jr. Appreciate you coming through, fam. Make sure y'all check out our the last stream. We had a conversation last Friday about mindset, and gems were dropped. Gems were definitely dropped, and definitely don't want to miss out on that. So appreciate you coming through. Chopping up some samples. Watched it a few times already. That's what's up. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming through, Charlie. Too nice. Thanks for the energy. Have a good evening. Have a great weekend. I think hip hop's not going away. I think the industry, like the major record industry, is suffering right now because they're relying on streams. Because that's exactly what happens. So, for an example, how record industry works, which is it's kind of just it just sucks because when you sign an artist, they're basically they're taking a risk. The labels are taking a risk by hoping that they're going to get a return by recouping on the streams. People aren't streaming music because it's different. Like if you bought an album, when you buy a Britney Spears album back in the day, you may just listen to one song. But you just spent $15, right? But you're there to get that one song. You may listen to the whole album later on. Or maybe not even opening up about the rapper. You're just getting it to support the artist, and it's different now these days. A lot of people are just releasing stuff so quickly, and no one's really wanting to support the artist the way that it used to be. And people are really entitled to the music now. They're just like, hey, I don't want to pay for streaming. I should be, we grew up in an era where we would download music, so I totally understand. Trust me. But it's important to make sure that if you do like an artist, to support them, because it's hard, because especially for signed artists, they're not getting that money that they have to recoup on that the money that the advance that was given, if they were given in advance. So they need to restructure the industry as far as the major system. I like what Epidemic Sound is doing, because they're not only they don't recoup on, we don't have to recoup on, like, we get paid up front. As far as how the system works, we give people licenses to use our music in their content. So just imagine if you could use you can't use Kendrick Lamar because he allowed people to, but if there was, like, for an example, I don't know, a Doja Cat, if you wanted to use her music in your content, wouldn't it be dope if you paid $9 a month to have the license to use it? But they don't have that option. So Epidemic Sound does. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we do things a little differently. So the major systems, they need to figure out something where they're able to not just rely on streams. I honestly don't know why they're not doing that, especially with people getting copyright strikes on YouTube videos. Like, why isn't there an option for people to pay Universal $2 to license the song to be on YouTube? But they just rely on streams. So it's not gonna work with streams. You gotta figure it out. You know, a different way. So right now, that's what's dying. It's like a lot of people are experiencing a lot of issues. And then they're only really promoting people like Ice Spice, and it's just like, well, that's not good music. And it's like, but people like what she looks like. She's popular. That's what sells. So we're gonna do that. So it's like, what happened to? Where's Lauryn Hill at? Why she only have one album? That's the real question. That's the real question, y'all. Why does Lauryn Hill only have one album? I got some more to chop up in this song. So I'm gonna duplicate this track and delete it. Delete the everything. Majestical. Des, Charles, appreciate you. Asked me, let me refresh this real quick. How do I get my Ableton to look purple like this? Really cool. You can go to Ableton or to Live here. Go to settings. They have if you have the 12, Live 12, you now have the option to change anything. I don't think I have it on a specific. Yeah, this is called August Robots. They have different settings. So people have the traditional Ableton. This gives me memories, I guess, But you can kind of change it to how you want to. If I go here, let's see. And change the brightness. I can change the hue. I want that little. And change, yeah. So yeah. So let's say if I go to the default, pretty much can change your DAW to be whatever color you want it to be. Random. I keep mine on purple for Prince because, you know, he would be making music right now if he was alive. So you on 11 just got you to blue. Yeah. The 12 is pretty dope. I still don't really understand a lot of the new stuff, but I'm still wrapping my head. It's pretty cool. So there's always ways to manually edit the theme files for 11 if I wanted to dig in there. Okay, cool. I feel like Ableton's the ultimate nerdy DAW because you can kind of do anything you want to. Pretty dope. I enjoy it. That's this right here. That's cool. Continuing. How I start my songs, I like to just chop it up. I have different versions of chops. I've literally chopped this one song up 10 times now. And then I take the best ones, and that's when I figure out which one's the best, and that's the melody or the phrase that pays or the main part that we're gonna kind of go back to. And then the other ones are the other loops that I've made are going to be to arrange the song. So some things will feel like it's building up, or there's tension, or there's like you can tell it feels like more of a bridge. So that's kind of how I would that's how I'm starting my song. So mess around. Vance Swangle, thank you so much for the super chats, for the donation, because I appreciate you as a $10 because I appreciate you as a creator. $10 because the microwave overlay is dope. Thank you so much. Who thinks of that? Digging the new course as well. Sorry for the distraction. Hey, that's a good distraction. I appreciate distractions. Sometimes distractions are good distractions. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, Vance. Thanks for checking out the new course as well. If you guys haven't checked it out, there's a new course called Creative Flow, cultivating a strong mindset for music artists. So it helps with life, you know. Just go into that later, but thanks, Vance. I appreciate that. Appreciate you checking it out too. He said, by the way, the channel. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sound like Disneyland, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Getting intense. Let's see what else we got. Getting intense. Listen to what we got. fudge strip cookies. The Keebler elves are mad. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good evening. Have a great weekend. Thank you for coming through, vibing with me. I really appreciate you. Lucy says hi and bye. I appreciate you. Come through again. I'll be back next week. Alright, I'm still here, but they're leaving right now. I'm still eating snacks and making beats. Lucy and I are still here, but she's looking at me like, can I get a snack? I gotta feed my baby. Ooh. Nova. I appreciate you coming through. Hey, baby. What you doing? You okay? Did you have a good nap? Yes. You trying to stretch? No. No. No, you can't get on me. You can come on here on the side. You can love me from a distance. I don't know if everyone. Hi to Lucy. She's up from her nap. I'm vibing out, pup. Yeah. Oh, give me some paw. You're so sweet. Oh, you ready to go? Oh, you looked at the door. She like, bitch, I'm ready to go take a walk. She said, she looked at the door. She said, I communicate with my eyes. I don't say anything. Time is it's 5 o'clock, so that's the beginnings of a new beat. I think this is the melody or the main part, the phrase that pays what I would come back to. I got like a B section, and then this section would be like a build up. Yeah, this is like a build up. But now I'm gonna go back to the phrase page. Okay, how would I start this then? I'm gonna start arranging this so I know what we're dealing with. Like, pet me. You rub my belly. I will greatly be honored to rub your belly. I'm a professional belly rubber. Let me save this joint. I think maybe I can try this here. Hey. Google Pics. That's okay. You know what pays my bills? Boring ass music. You know what I'm saying? Google Pigs. You know, before you leave, make sure you check out my my mindset class. I made it just right on time for someone like you. You just need to change your mindset. Sometimes boring is cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, because this is a great example, y'all. Google Pigs is a great example of feedback. Is this constructive feedback or is this somebody that is projecting? Drop in the comments. Is Google Pigs projecting or is this constructive feedback? Now, if this was constructive feedback, how do you think they would approach me? They wouldn't approach me like that, right? So I know that's not constructive. So should I take it personal? No. In fact, we can all go to their page and check out their whole stuff. So let's check it out. I'm just playing. He said, "It's always people with no avatar that chime in." Of course, and soy is real. That's so real. Like, appreciate you coming through because you know how it is. And this is the thing. Like, you can't really fuck with me. Like, that's the best part about what I've gone through in my life. I've already been through so much. Someone like this, it just is like it's nothing. It's funny to me. Like, bro, like, you're projecting. And if anything, I've even seen people say this to Eldre. You know, Eldre, he makes chill lo-fi music. And somebody had comment that he made like a generic beat. But this guy makes a lot of money making music. And y'all can make fun of people that make generic or slow or boring music. That's fine. Nobody wants to hear all day. Okay? Love you. But let me go ahead and hide you from the channel. And I appreciate the feedback. But this is constructive feedback. Soy is real, has seen my stream before. They're telling me I'm digging the new layout because they know I've been working on it. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I just want y'all to be. Like, when y'all make YouTube videos, y'all make, you know, music, there will be haters. The more that you get attention, the more haters will come. Like, this guy came out of nowhere. He's just boring. Out of all the people that are watching, most people are loving it, but this one guy is like projecting. Like, and if it is boring, that's fine. I'm not here to like manipulate you guys and be something that I'm not. You know, so I'm making like a chill lo-fi beat today. Yeah. So if it's boring, that's your opinion. But you can get the hell out of here with that shit. and I also know it's not constructive. I know that Soy is real. Soy is real is constructive feedback because they've been watching me from the beginning. They've seen my stream from the beginning, so I appreciate the feedback. Says thank you, sis, for inspiring me. Good to see other creators doing similar and not so similar. I want to make money doing boring ass music too. Exactly. Come on, cause this boring ass beat is it's gonna pay my rent. A lot of people can't say that. I be really like, yo, my music's really like paying for this dentist appointment. Like, I got a crown done this week, and I'm just like, yo, music is paying for this shit. It's crazy. When before I really couldn't even afford anything at the dentist. So, love y'all. I appreciate it. And like honestly, music takes time, you know. I'm arranging it right now. Before I add any other elements, I want to arrange it, you know.
Holla, 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 holla.
Add this one here. I'm just gonna save this and honestly come back to it because I feel like there's definitely another section I could add to it. So let's listen to them real quick. this section. Oh, Ableton. Let's see. This is honestly a reference drum because just kind of getting the groove. But I'll probably definitely polish the drums or maybe add something else. But let's see. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, EJ. Music and so is real. MMA Colts. I appreciate the feedback. Like I just said, I'm arranging the song. I didn't even do the drum set. Just like I said, this is a reference drum, which basically means it's a reference drum. It's not the actual drum that I'm using in the song. It's just to get the groove going. So before I commit to a song, I have to make sure the arrangement is good. So that's where I'm at right now. So not rushing the process, not going to add reverb, not going to be adding all these stuff. That comes a little later. I'm going to be doing what I got to do here in my little microwave box here. Love you. Did I hear you using tempo drums a few minutes? Yes, for sure. That's what I'm saying. I got a whole drum bus here of stuff. Like, come on, you hear this? I got this. I got percussion shit. I got my whole little template here, you know. So I'm doing the same. This is behind the scenes. So look, that's how I make my beat. I start off with the sample part. This is where we're at. I just add a drum as a reference. Like I just was literally like a 2-bar loop. So the drums they're not even committed here. Y'all probably won't even get to see that part. I'm just chopping up the sample and arranging it. Like I chopped up this sample, just one sample. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times in the last 2 hours. You know, it takes time. And sometimes, you know, you do all of that and it's not even anything. You're just like, you know what? I don't like it. But then those be the beats everybody likes, bitch. Like, damn it, I don't like you. So yeah, I just take my time with it, you know. In this era in my life, I'm not making 5-minute beats anymore. That is also my go-to. You just knew off the top of your head it was that too. That's dope. I love that. It's actually the next video I'm working on. I just got Soul-Fi 2 from Teletone. I haven't gotten my hands on Soul-Fi yet, but definitely I can't wait to see your video because I know it's gonna be dope. I want to see the difference. I think Low-Key made a video on the differences. I haven't checked out his video, but it's kind of like what I have already is really dope. And what we're talking about here, y'all, is it Tempo? It's called Tempo. It's a drum VST. Probably one of the best outs currently. It's pretty dope. Truly authentic drum sounds. They have drum breaks and stuff. It's VST, you know, so you can manipulate it and make it your own. So yeah. I saw that Low-Key posted about it and haven't peeped it yet. I don't want my thoughts to be influenced. I feel you. That's fine. That's totally good because it can be like that when you make music or videos. So especially you just want to kind of formulate your own thoughts and then go see what other people say afterwards. So yeah, that's what's up. I can't wait to see it and I'm gonna check it out. And it's kind of like I told myself I'm gonna stop buying stuff this year. I bought an ASR 10, and I still really haven't synced my hands, and I'm gonna have an entire day dedicated to that. I'm almost there. I got some stuff I still gotta need to handle, but that's the thing. I got so much. So I just don't like stop coming out with some new shit, some good shit. Stop it. We got this new. Let me see it. I've always wanted something like that. Give me 2. Give me 14 of them. Spectacular. So yeah. So the drums. That's gonna come out a little later. I'm gonna focus on the drums later. So I just wanted a groove. So, like I said, my A&R kind of requested like a little. Well, I told her I was thinking of doing like a neo soul, like lo-fi hip hop album. So this kind of gives me that feel, you know, like a chill. I'm walking down the street, hold my hand with my partner, see butterflies and shit. They won't stop coming. They need to stop coming out with stuff. Let's slow down. I feel like the only person I will give an exception to come out with something is Native Instruments. Native Instruments, we need you to pull up. Answer the call. Okay, that's fine. Maybe that's the one. Maybe that's the one. Maybe? No, I don't know. I don't think so. It's too it's not smooth. Hold up, that one goes with this one. No, that one goes with this one. Okay. Yeah, one thing Native Instruments gonna do is they're gonna come out with some new software. So, based off what they announced, they have Complete 15 coming out soon. Which is always exciting. But the thing is, we don't want to rush them because I'm the type of person that doesn't want to get a beat machine prematurely and then it's not working. Like, y'all take y'all time, but then when it's like after year 20, 30, you be like, all right, y'all need to go ahead and release it. Y'all ain't, don't be perfectionists. Don't be perfectionists. Okay? Because we moving forward. Like, I don't know if you know what Ableton's doing over here, but you need to go ahead and move. Hurry up. Hurry up, Native Instruments. Trying to get this money, get it, hurry up. Um, so Sarah, this the deal. I've been making beats for 5 years, and I just now caught the bug, and I need more. My thing's blocking. You want to be more efficient. Well, first of all, Charles, don't forget the H, because my name has an H in it. But you've gotten the bug. What do you mean you got the bug to be more efficient? Like you've been making beats, like, so what do you mean you want to take it to the next level, and what does that look like for you? Like, tell me. So I've been patiently waiting for Native Instruments to release an update other than the logo change. Hold on. I don't know what these buttons do, but
Bruh.
I need to put buttons, put labels, but that's it. That's crazy. That shot's fired, bro. Native Instruments, you get off the floor, bro. You're gonna change your logo and not change your beat machine. So, I think they've just gone through a lot of changes. Some like company changes. I think they got bought out. They laid off people. Don't know what that means for us. Just waiting. I think they need money. Honestly, what would really been dope, y'all, if Apple would have bought Native Instruments. If Logic, and that would have been perfect. I feel like that's what they were waiting for, because we were just like, you need to make Machine into a real DAW, where they're like, well, we're gonna be integrated with Logic. That would have been perfect, right? That would change the game. I would be like, you know what, Ableton, I'm going to, yo, if that happened, but it's not going to. Everyone keeps saying Machine 3.0 is on the way. Yeah, they keep coming out with 2.9.00 thousand. So now I'm in this wave to try to make everything faster. Okay. Well, I think the best way is to first do a 30-day beat challenge. Force yourself to make a music every day and finish it. Post it on SoundCloud every day for 30 days. Hold yourself accountable. Do it. It creates a habit. It allows you to make decisions quickly. You don't have to go through every plugin and use everything. You'll know what works for you, and you'll make a decision and you'll go. So that's the first thing I would consider. And then doing things that help you out, like create a template if you don't have one. Like me, I already have the song arranged, literally intro, verse, chord, like all that stuff. I have all my instruments here. I didn't have to go digging for drums. They're already here. And even as every month I update my template, I'm going to make it, I'm going to take it to the next level. I'm going to take y'all into my brain. I'm changing my template on Ableton.
Bruh.
Sorry. Because when I watch the Tiny Desk, I'm just like, I need to pretend that when I make music, I'm the composer, and each person, all the band members are on my DAW, like they're a track. So I'm looking at all the Tiny Desks, and I'm literally notating all the different types of musicians that are on the Tiny Desk. Like if there's a percussionist, if there's a bass player, if there's, male singers, female singers. So I'm creating my DAW to have all of these instruments. So having the bongos already there, having the drummer, and then having an electric bass and having an acoustic bass, and then literally pretending that you're in a band, or you're the composer and you're telling this person do this, but it's already there. It's kind of like your band is showing up without you having to go call them up. Like, hey buddy, can you show up and let me go find you? But I already know your go-to band members, which are your tracks, and like put it in a template and every month update it So I have different templates, like one template for regular beat making. When I did the meditation affirmations album, I made a meditations affirmations template. So every time I opened it up, it would open up my meditation type instruments, and I didn't have to go search for them every time. And then when I compose like for like scoring, I want to have all my orchestral instruments, like have my brass section here, have all this already there in my DAW, so I'm not searching for it. You know what I'm saying? So that could be helpful for you if you're not doing that already. So, but yes, you just have to just practice. Get that's the best thing, to practice every day. The only way to get better. What's up, Nate? So I love Logic. I was spoofing the idea of Apple buying Native Instruments until you mentioned Logic. Yeah. I think it would have been dope, but it's not happening. Lucy, you need to go outside. You got a potty. You got a dokums. Come here. Come here. Like to see Lucy? Is it chilling you out? She's looking at y'all. She's looking deep in the depths of your soul. Said I need a second or third part. Lucy. All right. Have a good evening. I appreciate you coming through. We'll see you later. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Things are getting crazy. It's Friday the 13th. I'm gonna go walk my dog, order some pizza, and come home and watch movies. Okay? You guys stay safe. All right, Lucy. Like, when are we gonna go? Ooh. I gotta get this arrangement right so I know in my head I made a beat. Because if I leave feeling like I ain't made a beat, it'll be a sad day. I didn't make anything. Spent 2 hours doing nothing. Can you relate? Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back to it, you know. I'm just going to save it and listen to it real quick. See if I like the arrangement, and then if I like it, I come back. I'm gonna come back to it anyways, but this is like the y'all always see like the beginning phases of me making a beat, which is always probably the fun part, chopping up a sample. But then I spent a lot of time on the drums. I spend a lot of time on the bass. I make sure each section of the arrangement has a different bass arrangement. Then it has some fills in it to make it unique. And then I add layers of instruments for other things that I can add to it. So first, that's called the basics. That's what I call the basics, like the instrument, the melody, the drums, the bass, and then add the other instruments later. So as in my mind, I'm already hearing other things like a flute or some other things, but I have to wait to do that because I want to see if I can even arrange it to make a full beat. Um, so yes. What's up, Brudu? Keep them drums dusty. That's right. I'm glad that you can relate, Aaron. Let me just listen to it and save it. It's a vibe. It's like a love story. Shout outs to the lovers out there. You can also hear like different percussion sounds and stuff. Soulful and Nice Productions. Thanks for coming through. I'm gonna need to come back to it. There's like maybe 3 parts. I need to come through and like figure out if it works together, because it's one thing to have some cool loops, but they have to marry each other, be a smooth transition. And there's ways to make it smoother too, with adding like other fills to different instruments and stuff. So I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna save it. Usually sometimes if I'm iffy about a song and I come back later, it actually comes out to be really good. So I have a lot of faith. I'm going to save it and I'm going to export it. So I have it documented. Export this joint real quick. Oops. Okay. little cable back there. Woo! If you're still here rocking with me, I appreciate you coming through. It's Friday, one of my favorite days. Every day, I love every day. Every day has a different vibe. Fridays are cool for me. I come here on live, I hang out with you. You guys have been nothing but amazing. Been very supportive, very mindful, very thoughtful. You know, we had one hater in the group, but that was a good example of how to combat criticism. You know, seeing if it's actually constructive or if it's someone that's projecting or they're just being a jerk. And that's how I want you guys to navigate through this world. Just ask yourself, is this person really helping me out? Because it's one thing to say that something sounds bad. It's okay for someone to give you negative, constructive feedback. But if they're a jerk, you got to ask yourself, man, why would they say that? And just like what Soulless Real said, most of the time somebody that doesn't have an avatar. So they're just lurking around, they're just searching for some negativity. And that's kind of sad. But there's a lot of people out there like that. And it's important to show it with a lot of peace and grace, and also understand that person, something's going on with them. People are going through a lot right now. You know? And projection is basically, that's how they feel about themselves. So it's really sad that they would say something like that to someone else, and then if they feel that way about themselves, that's also like that sucks. So it's kind of sad, honestly. So shout out to everyone that's working on themselves, working on their mental health. You're working on putting out music, you're putting out projects. You're showing up no matter if you got haters, if people don't like it. Shout outs to you. Appreciate y'all coming through. I'll be back next Friday. We'll be making some more beats. I'll be back a little earlier on Wednesday. There'll be an extra stream like next week. I'll be doing a 1-to-1, a coaching session, and we made an agreement that I'll be doing it live. So you guys will see this artist ask questions about how they can help their career. I'm curious to see what they're looking to achieve and how I can help them. And that'll be live next Wednesday. So make sure you hit that notification bell. But I'll also be back next Friday for a live stream to make some beats. So I pray for the folks who you can tell are just lashing out. Exactly. We send them good vibes, and that's one thing that I noticed. Like, it'll be 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm minding my own business, and I'll get a notification, and someone will be hating, and I'm just like, bro, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, you just started off with hate. Like, you just started your day off on the phone with just hatred. Like, that's sad, bro. Like, but I've done a lot of work, and it's not easy to do the work. It really takes a lot of commitment. So I commend to people that have taken the time to do work and work on themselves. And you know, when someone is obviously projecting their negativity onto you, you know how to just stay calm and know that it's not anything personal. That being said, it's Friday the 13th. Be careful out there on them streets. For real. But I'll be back. I'll be back next week. I love y'all. Peace.